for round 2. Snyder, Cox, Captain America beating the Matrix on criteria. 5-5 first go around. Will it be a sweep or will we go the distance?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you tired? Is it late? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for bout 2? Get on your feet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring them out. Bout 2 of the best of 3 at 97 kilograms. Please welcome to the mat, Jeiden Cox.
Olympic bronze in Rio, back-to-back world titles, striding out here. Talked about this matchup with these two guys. Again, he said, look, we got on the mat, no animosity, but if I don't rip his face off, he'll rip my face off. So we'll see what happens here in a must-win situation now.
Well, you know, I'm curious to see the adjustments that Jeiden made in between these matches. It was so razor thin that you'd almost assume you don't have to do anything differently. Just wrestle the way you did and then sharpen up on a single position. But this is going to be a determining factor for Jeiden is can he finish the shots that he missed and can he prevent himself from getting bodied out of bounds, where the deciding factor in the last match was that caution to push out and give him an additional point.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is once again, winner of bout 1. Please welcome Kyle Snyder.
Olympic gold, Olympic silver, 2 world titles, part of his resume. Round 2 here. Talks about he loves what the sport teaches him in these intense moments. Find out the deepest part of me, who I am. We'll see if he can close the deal here in as short as time possible in this best of 3 series and get it done via the sweep.
Yeah, this is going to be big to see the adjustments that Kyle has made as well. That last match was razor thin. Kyle adjusts well though, and he adjusts even better mid-match. I'm curious to see what he's been working on, but I know his conditioning is top notch. He's going to be ready for this 3-match series.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go in the best of 3, live from Detroit, Michigan, and everybody watching around the world in Rudis match. Somebody make some noise! At 97 kilograms, introducing first, wearing blue, Olympic bronze medalist, 2-time world champion, the Matrix, Jeiden Cox. Across the mat, representing Nittany Lion Wrestling Club, Olympic silver medalist, Olympic gold medalist, 2-time world champion, Captain America, Kyle Snyder. And the action begins. Your referee is Noah Clary.
Bout 2 for these 2 established superstars, Cox and Snyder. Trying to assert themselves here quickly in this opening 10 seconds. Talked about the hip pressure, Jordan, of Snyder kind of being a difference factor first time around.
Well, I've watched Snyder do that to some of the best wrestlers in the world. He did it in the Olympics in 2016 with Saritov from Romania. He did it earlier today against Jeiden Cox. When he gets to that body, he's so strong. He can go body lock and wrestles with enough confidence and prowess to lift, elevate, and put guys down hard.
And Jeiden Cox talking about being the best 2 out of 3. Maybe we'll cut it loose a little bit more, but now when you've lost that first round, Snyder has nothing essentially really to lose here in this first start of this second period, again with that early edge, and he'll grab the first point, getting Cox to step out.
Well, he's playing with house money, and I don't say that because we're at a casino. He's doing a really good job, and you just kind of want to keep the pace high. He got the first point, which is good for him. Great start to this match. Nice blast elbow, head right to the chest, drove him out of bounds, and now he's got to continue to attack.
Cox talking about knowing what ties he wants to get to, how he can get things done, executing in the tough moments. None tougher right now than trailing here in the best of three.
Kyle does a really good job luring Jayden to the edge, and he changes places really well. He uses his leverage to, boom, fight hands back inside, work his butt back to the center. He's really hard to push out of bounds.
And Cox has talked about it himself, said it last year in the run-up to trials again, which never materialized, said doesn't do anything that blows you out of the water. He's not flashy, but he makes grown men ask this question, do I want to do this? Do you want to go to a place where you question everything you've done in your career?
Oh, look at that toe hook, wow. Oh, a great recovery by Kyle Snyder there. Did a really good job. Jayden had an unorthodox, like, far ankle toe hook. Almost ran Snyder down again with the pressure, wrestling back inside with Snyder, caught Jayden on his hip, was able to go behind. He's got a big lead now. Yeah,
came with something else out of the toolbox, but Snyder able to counter back and cover up for two.
Well, he's just steady, he's sturdy, he's hard to get out of position, and he's confident. Look at the way he's wrestling now. You're ahead 3-0. I think he's going to continue to pour on some points late in this match. We'll see if Jayden can recover here.
Confident coming in, certainly trying to protect his territory, as we've talked about tonight, with guys changing weight classes. Continue to establish himself as the premier performer at 97 kg in the US and globally.
Well, the one thing, we haven't seen a ton of leg attacks from Jayden. We saw a misdirection there, but he's spent a lot of time in the hand fight, which is where Kyle feels comfortable. He's got to get back to his low-level attacks, misdirection, moving his feet in an unorthodox way. That's what makes him special. He is the Matrix because he moves so much, but we've got to see more of that.
Now, right from the get-go, again, Snyder continuing to be assertive.
Yeah, now watch when we break here. He comes back to the center. As soon as that whistle blows, he goes low level, bam, right into an attack. Head in the chest, blast double out of bounds. Does a really good job. I like that. I give that one a 9 out of 10 for execution. Very nicely done. Here, watch this toe hook. Watch Jayden sticks that left foot in, hooks Snyder's foot. He looks like he's in trouble there, but he actually wins that position. Great recovery there by Snyder.
We talk about the scrambling ability all the time of Jayden Cox, but the defense and the scrambling of Snyder have proven worthy here and has him in control in less than 3 minutes away from finishing off.
And he's still wrestling. He's still wrestling. He's still getting in good position.
On the edge, out point here for Cox. Let's see. It'll get red paddled instead. Point Snyder.
Snyder's doing a really good job here.
Official raised blue. And again, 2 table judges going up for Snyder, 4-0.
And so now Jayden's in a position where he's down 4-0. He needs 2 takedowns in order to get back into this match. He's just got to chip away at it. We want to see his movement. He said he was going to let it fly. I challenge him right now to let it fly. We'll open up. You're down 4-0. You've got nothing to lose. There's only 2 minutes left in this match. If you can open up and get to a place where you're wrestling freely, that's the beauty of this sport. That's what we want to see from Jayden.
Snyder again, single, and gonna pad the lead.
Smart, smart. You see what he's doing there? He's waiting for that heavy fake with that right leg or left leg from Jayden, and then he's boom, snatch single, gets it up high, runs him out of bounds. Very good strategy for Kyle Snyder right now.
All systems go here for Captain America right now. 5-0 here. Trying to finish things off via the 2-match sweep. Under 90 seconds left.
Those hips, see how he always works in, see how he uses his leverage. And Jayden's able to run that left hip in and get him out of bounds. Very surprised he was able to get that one. Snyder's still got a commanding lead, but Jayden's got to come. He knows exactly what he needs to do here. He needs 2 takedowns. Let's see if he can get them.
Cox on the board. Can he build off it? Can it end up via 5-5 first time around? Winner decided by criteria. Potentially get to that score again. Going to take a lot of work from Cox to get there.
I feel like a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial. Is there that magic button that we could push to get to this 3rd match no matter what? I'd love to see it, but Snyder's done a really good job. I didn't expect this, especially after that 5-5 match. They were exchanging early on, and now Kyle's really dominated this matchup, only giving up a single push out. He stayed in the center. He's bullied him in positions. He's wrestled his butt back to the center. Done a really great job. Moving both ways.
Control, looking for the trip, trying to get down for 2. Nothing yet, but time is against Jayden Cox. And finally, succumbing to that, and Kyle Snyder gonna work his way seemingly to victory here. 7-1 as the clock winds down. They'll break, and the celebration will be on here for Kyle Snyder. Again, 2 worthy opponents. Respect among them, and Snyder will prevail. Captain America besting the Matrix here in Super Match 1 in Detroit.
Flawless. Flawless is the one-word description I have of that performance from Kyle Snyder. He made the proper adjustments. You can tell between those teams, going back, watching video, seeing Jayden's tendencies, and going to do the right thing. What a phenomenal performance by Kyle there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 periods, your winner with a score of 7-1 by decision, and winner of the Rudis Super Match main event, Captain America, Kyle Snyder. And presenting the Rudis Winners Award, son of Olympic and world gold medalist David Schultz and Rudis owner Nancy Schultz Vitangeli.
So Kyle Snyder gets it done defending his turf at 97 kg, accepting that Rudis Award. And again, 2 straight for Snyder.
Well, he handled business. He did exactly what he came here to do. He knew that he could beat Jayden based upon just sheer pedigree and willingness to compete at his highest level. I think the best 2 out of 3 actually favored Snyder. The first match was really close, and that took a lot out of Jayden after he lost that one. Kyle went back, replenished, and knew that he had a higher conditioning level, better cardio coming back to the second match, and we saw a much better performance than the first match for him.
And again, able to get some takedowns, put the pressure on, and time not in the favor of Jayden Cox, and able to work his way to the 7-1 win in the second bout. And again, setting the tone for a potential meeting later on down the road. Jayden Cox saying he plans on going to 97 in the future. And at least in this go-around, it's Snyder who gets control early.
Well, you still want to see this again. You know that this is never going to be an easy matchup for Kyle Snyder. This is a guy who has beaten Jake Varner to make a team Olympic champion, and also now his coach beating Jayden Cox, 2-time world champion, Olympic bronze medalist. He has a strong pedigree. He knows exactly what he needs to do. What a great, great performance tonight. Super proud of Kyle.
And again, Jayden Cox gamely battling back, but Snyder again with the advantage and able to put this away. 7-1 the score in the second bout to earn the 2 matches to none sweep.